yeah. Welcome back to Captain Coleslaw Outdoors with yours truly. And it is July 1st, so happy July to you all. We're out here on the family farm. We're actually on the back half of the property where, as you guys can see, it's pretty heavily wooded. And what we're gonna do today is one of my favorite summer hunting opportunities, where you actually need a Pennsylvania game license. You have to wear some orange, in this case 250 square inches of hat orange, in order to legally hunt them. And we're gonna do it with the small little pew-pew right here. Just a little 17 HMR action. Let's show you what the tool is. Oh yeah, baby. We're groundhog hunting today. So the groundhog is one of Pennsylvania's most common game animals, with at least a couple million groundhogs living in Pennsylvania alone. And they're so successful because they're what we call an R specialist species when it comes to survival. In other words, their way of surviving in these Pennsylvania ecosystems is to have a lot of offspring that grow really, really quick, but don't get to a really, really large size, and that way their population can replenish itself very quick in areas where there's high predation and habitat landscapes change very dramatically. So the thing about groundhogs is, if they're living in areas where there's high amounts of predators, including coyotes, birds of prey, bobcats, and those sorts of animals, their populations stay very manageable. But the fact of the matter is, Pennsylvania does not have as many large predators as it used to. So if populations of groundhogs aren't kept in check, their numbers can drop off very, very quick as disease or other harmful entities kind of enter their population. So as stewards of this farm and this landscape, it is our moral obligation to take down some groundhogs. We got a low caliber rifle system that we're going to use to try to pick them off, and we're going to hike our way through these fields that we actually cut hay on earlier in the year. I'm going to see if we can't pull a groundhog here or there off of some of these fields where they like to reside. They don't want to put their wheels of their tractors into the groundhog holes. So we're going to give it a chance. See if anything else pops up. Looks like there's a storm going to be blowing in, so we're going to give them a chance to get out and feed for us. See Missing's no fun. Oh, that's part of the game, though. And groundhogs are not that smart. There were 2 out here, and we've been trouncing around out here for who knows how long. So we're just gonna wait it out, and we're gonna see if one comes back. Because if he does... Whew, it's getting hot. It is about 93 degrees. We got one more field that we can go try to hunt groundhogs on. Now, one thing I want to kind of bring a point to you guys about is what this hunt actually means for the overall ecology of this area. So being that we're hunting groundhogs, I'll be straight with you. Not going to eat them, never will. Not going to use their pelt, not going to use their flesh. Quite frankly, it's almost too warm. They spoil too quick for us to even consider doing anything with them. But the reason that we hunt them is because we, as humans, sort of have a moral responsibility. Something as small as a groundhog doesn't seem like much, but historically, these animals were not all that common. They were more known as a woodchuck because they were this ground-dwelling animal that lived in stumps of the old deep forests. But now they have acquired this pasture lifestyle where they can get a lot more food, a lot more nutrients, and they can see danger a whole lot easier. And that makes them harder for the remaining predators of Pennsylvania to hunt. Historically, there were cougars, a lot more bobcats, wolves, and other animals that would hunt these groundhogs, and now there's just not nearly as many. So we have to keep their numbers in check. They've evolved to reproduce extremely fast and grow extremely quick to counteract predation rates on their population. So we have to keep their numbers down. Otherwise, their populations will get way too high, a lot like a lot of other animals we hunt in Pennsylvania. And that can make disease transfer a real threat to blowing out a population of groundhogs. An animal simple as that, I don't even want to see go, even though they do more harm than good for humanity's sake. So we got one more field up here. We're gonna walk to the top, try to scope that field. It's getting real hot. Hopefully we kill a couple more and we call it a day for you guys. There's a big groundhog right up here, huge. We're gonna try and sneak up underneath him, get in a position and close the gap. Get a good kill shot on him inside 50 yards. We're gonna crawl on him. sometimes if you want to kill the groundhog, you gotta go to the groundhog. That was intense. Hope to God we got him.
Oh yeah, baby. Half the dead dog right there. Dead hog. It's a big one.
And that right there is the product of a successful stalk. That's a big hog. Walking them back to the pile. See if you can't get a few more. Oh. Well, that is what successful groundhog hunting looks like. And again, days like this are extremely fun. They're a great off-season summer hunting opportunity. Like I was mentioning, these species have a R-selected lifestyle, which is fast, reproduce quick, die young, but they'll overpopulate an area if they don't have the amount of predation needed to keep their numbers in check. So animals will decompose these. Coyotes, foxes, skunks, those sorts of creatures will feed on them, and they'll have an easy meal of it for that. But at the same time, we're, as the ultimate predator in any ecosystem, we can help the groundhog's numbers and their health in the long term just by harvesting a few through the summer months over some crop fields, which we don't want to see damaged anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this hunt. Like and subscribe. This is the reason. Shoot straight, stay strong, wash your hands, and that's it. I'm out till next time. Let's go.